Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So good morning again. My name is Laura Martinez. I am the Assistive Technology Program Manager at TASK, and we are joined by...
Good morning. I'm Elizabeth Ortega, Assistive Technology Specialist at TASK. Sorry.
That's okay. It's early.
And welcome to our Writing Apps webinar. First, I will let you know who TASK is. TASK is a nonprofit. We are a parent training information center. We cover 6 counties in Southern California. Our mission is to educate and empower people with disabilities and their families to become effective communicators and self-advocates. These are our services. We help families understand the special education process by providing a variety of workshops, IEP consultations, resources, and information about disability laws, rights, and responsibilities. Any questions or concerns you have regarding your child's education, you can call any of our offices. Our family support specialists will be able to help you. If you're looking for something specifically that they might not be able to help you with, they'll definitely be able to refer you to someone who will. We also have the Tech Center. The Tech Center is in our Borough office in Orange County. We offer a variety of assistive technology webinars, individualized online lab appointments. If you're looking for specific apps, software, websites, any assistive technology, have any questions, you can schedule an appointment via Zoom and we'll be able to help you. We also offer assistive technology and AAC. AAC is Augmentative Alternative Communication Consultations. Through our Project Communicate, we offer a free 1-hour AAC consultation with a speech language pathologist. If you'd like more information on that, you can contact Laura or myself. And we have a lot of information and resources on assistive technology. We have 2 online support groups. We have Parent Connection. Both of the support groups are for parents only. Our Parent Connection is led by TASK staff, and we meet the 4th Tuesday of the month from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Our other parents-only group is Restorative Connection, and this one is led by a mental health professional, and they meet twice a month, the 2nd and 4th Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. And you can visit our task calendar, and I'll put the link in the chat so you can register if you would like to attend. And we are still working remotely. Our offices are closed, but we are still offering all of our services either by telephone, Zoom, or email. For more resource information, you can either email any of us or visit our website or our Facebook page. We have an assistive technology focused e-newsletter that goes out once a month. If you're not receiving it and would like to receive it, you can visit this the website. Plug in your email and you'll start receiving it the following month.
Yes.
And before we begin, all the prices listed are subject to change by vendors. We checked these prices approximately a week ago.
Actually, yeah.
You will have access to all the links for the apps, either to the vendor's website or directly to the App Store. All the apps that Laura is going to present to you are available for iOS. If they're available in a different platform, they'll be indicated in that slide. The handout will be sent to your email approximately 1 hour after the webinar. And if you're looking for specific apps or websites, you can either email Laura or myself.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, we're going to get started with handwriting apps first. So the first app that I'm going to demonstrate is called Write My Name. It is for ages 5 and under. and it's for iOS only, and the current price is $3.99.
Write my name.
Okay, and Write My Name, there are 3 different sections. The first section is the alphabet book. And you can do upper or lowercase letters. And I'll just choose one. How's the volume, Liz? Okay. Some of the apps are really loud and some are really quiet. So they're going to trace the letter. We typically suggest that if you're going to use an app for letter formation, that you use a stylus or something that resembles a pen or a pencil, so that the child gets used to that grasp if they can, rather than drawing with their finger. So I pull it straight down.
H for hippo.
If I touch it again,
Hippo.
it'll just say hippo and go on to the next letter. So you can do that with upper and lower case, and once you've done the letter, you get that little check mark. The second thing they have is word cards. And the word cards you can sort by alphabetical order, just by letters, or just by letters, sorry. The ones that have a picture in them mean they've been done, but you can also do them again. These are just commonly used words. So you just pick one of the cards and you can trace.
W.
So you see it traced the W exactly how I traced it.
E. We.
And then again, you can do them in lowercase. And up here at the top, you can customize it. You can turn the music on or off. And I have it on finger paint mode, which means it traces the words exactly how I trace them. But you can also turn that off and reset your progress if you want. And then the last section is called My Name Tags. And those are words that you can put in on your own. So here's my doggy. And you can trace. So I turned off the finger paint mode. So it's basically staying in the lines.
O. X. Y.
Roxy. I don't know if you could hear that. You can record the name. And you can put in whatever names you want. So that's Write My Name. Gosh, the connection's a little slow. The next two are Writing Wizard and Cursive Wizard. They're made by the same vendor. And they're both for iOS, Google Play, or Amazon. They have a free light version and then paid version in each app. If you want the full version, is $4.99. So here's Writing Wizard. And Writing Wizard, you can choose pre-writing activities. It's just tracing. Get used to that. And then you can move, once you've drawn them, you can move stuff around and play with it. Or you can choose alphabets, or you can even put in words There are word lists, or you can put in your own. You can also choose your mode. You can just have free play mode, or you can have it to where they get to 5 stars, depending on what you want. And again, just very simple. And it just shows you how to trace. And once you're in one of the choices, you can choose the size. So if you want them to work on smaller, if you want them to have guides, you can choose what you want. You can also choose the pen color that you want. You can have a rainbow, or you can choose stars. You can also adjust the tracing speed, how fast or slow it can go. And I'm just going to do stars this time so you can see. And you can roll it so it's oranges for O. And if you move your iPad around, you can, or you can, oops, fling them back up and get them all back into the O. So kind of a fun interactive app. And then you can customize your sounds if you want to put in your own words as well. And the cursive writing wizard is similar, only with cursive letters and words. So you can see where the locks are. So this is the light version. You only get a certain number of words. But again, you can go in and kind of choose if you want it smaller or larger, depending on, you can also choose the difficulty, meaning the width. And then you can draw with stars. So same thing. Very similar. So that's the cursive writing wizard. Sorry for the lag time. Okay, next we're going to talk about sentence building apps. And again, we have so many apps, but we try to put in a few of each kind so you can get an idea of what's out there. And then if, again, like Liz said in the beginning, if you are looking for specific apps for your kiddo or for your clients, feel free to email us and we can either help you through email or a phone call or through Zoom. So sentence building, the first two I'm going to talk about are sentence builder apps. So the first one, Sentence Builder, was created for ages 4 to 13, and there are different topics. It is for iOS only, and it's $7.99. And then Sentence Builder Teen, you can either purchase it just separately as a standalone app for $5.99, or if you have Sentence Builder, you can upgrade and add the Teen Boy or Teen Girl packs for $4.99 each.
Welcome back to Sentence Builder.
Okay. All right, so when you go in, you can, sorry, my thing is in my way and I can't see. Okay, so you can go in at the bottom in the settings. Mine is stuck. Okay, let's do it at the top here. So you can turn on and off correct reinforcement. and I'll turn it on so you can see. There are 3 levels of play. I'm going to go in the middle. You can turn on or off animations. I have it on for every other one just so you can see. And then you can choose which pack you want to turn on or off.
Make a sentence about the picture.
So we have to look at the picture and make a sentence about that. So she is hugging her bear.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
That's right. The correct answer is she is hugging her bear. Make a sentence about the picture.
So I'm going to go back to settings and put it on level 1 just so you can see kind of what the difference is.
Make a sentence about the picture. Make a sentence about the picture.
So there are, I don't know if you can see up here, but there are less choices than in the higher levels. And if you get it incorrect,
Almost did it.
almost did it. So you can go ahead and get to the next one. The Sentence Builder Teen just has
Welcome
different
back to
questions.
Sentence Builder.
Sorry, there's such a delay. Okay, so this is Sentence Builder Teen, and you can pick your level. Again, I'm going to go on the highest level. You can turn on or off the correct answer reinforcement and on or off the audio. And you can choose either teen boy or teen girl questions. So I'm on the highest level. So there's a lot of choices to scroll through. And so the boys are talking, maybe that one.
Keep up the good work.
So less prompting and more teen boy related subjects. And then you can also skip if it's one that they don't like or understand.
Keep trying.
Okay.
You are so smart.
So that is Sentence Builder Teen. From the same company, we have Rainbow Sentences, and Rainbow Sentences is a little different in that, it's made for a little younger ages 6 to 10, but there are lots of different color coding choices that you can turn on and off, and it's really helps them create basic sentence structure.
Welcome back to Rainbow Sentences.
So you can go in, Roxanne Martinez is my dog, so I don't upset anybody. I used to use my kid, but she'd get mad. So you can turn on or off audio instructions. I have the correct answer reinforcement on and record the correct answer on, but you can turn that off as well. The complexity level I have at 2, but you can choose, whatever you like. I have the color coding on just so you can see. And then we can go, and I have the word grouping, but then we can go back and I'll show it how it looks without it.
The words to make a sentence.
So you can see the color coding is on. So right now they're just doing matching. And you have the option of playing a lesson, which talks about
Lastly, we need to know where they are doing it. This is how to build this sentence. First, we need to know who or what the sentence is about. Then, we need to know what they are doing.
okay. Once you think you've got it right,
That's right. The correct sentence for this picture is, "The bear is sleeping in the hammock." Now let's record the sentence.
the bear is sleeping in the hammock. The bear is sleeping in the hammock. And then you can save it or go on to the next sentence. I'm going to go back to the beginning. And I'm going to take off the word grouping and the color coding just to show you the difference. Well, it's not listening. Oh, it took off the word grouping. Okay. I'm going to have to stop sharing and reshare because it's stuck, which has been happening with Zoom a lot when sharing apps. Thank you for bearing with us. Liz and I thought it was just us, but we've been attending tons of webinars, and apparently it happens when you share apps. So here we have another sentence, but the color coding is on at the top from what they were taught, but nothing is grouped, so you have to do it on your own.
Toys are climbing out the window. That's right. The correct sentence for this picture is, "The toys are climbing out the window."
And for this one, I have the puzzle, the reward turned on, but you can turn it on or off. So that was the rest of rainbow sentences. Liz, are we good on questions? Okay. Okay, next we're going to go to writing supports. And I'm going to show a couple of graphic organizers / outlining apps. The first two are from Inspiration Company, Inspiration Maps and Kidspiration Maps. And then the next one is from Poplet. So Inspiration Maps, when you open it, you get choices, template choices, or you can, of course, create your own. So if you just want a new blank diagram, you can start there, or a new blank outline, you can do that. Or if you want some supports, you can look through and see if there's anything that might be helpful for what you're looking to do. So there's quite a lot of choices. This is the full version. You get, oh gosh, is it 5, Liz? You get so many free ones in the light version, and then they say, you're done. So I'm gonna do the essay outline just to show you. So a lot of them have instructions, which is nice when planning your essay. Complete this template to structure your ideas and determine if you have all the necessary information needed before you begin writing. So it kind of guides you through, you know, introduction. So you need an attention getter and relative background information. So you can just go ahead and type directly on there. If you prefer the bubble kind of map, you can switch to that. See if I can get rid of that and just type directly on here. Boy, there's such a delay. So you can, and whatever you change or type in one view, if you switch to the other view, it's in there as well. And then there's all kinds of different things that you can change around. Different settings. You can create your own diagrams, your own templates, whatever you want to do. So that's inspiration.
Laura,
Uh-huh.
really quick, the price for this one, they have two. They have the
Oh,
free
yeah.
one and they have the $9.99. The $9.99 is either if you purchase this, that it looks green, the icon, and it's the name,
VPP.
correct, Inspiration Maths VPP. The price has been going back between free and $9.99. I just checked right now and they have it free right now.
Ooh, get it.
So if you do want to download, make sure it's the Inspiration Maps VPP,
VPP.
and that one's free. I checked a minute ago.
Yeah, the blue one will be $9.99, and the VPP for whatever reason is free. So yeah, grab them while you can. Thank you, Liz. We kept changing the price. It's this. No, it's this. No, it's this. And it goes back and forth. It seems like weekly. And then Kidspiration is their by the same company, but it's made for younger kiddos, K through 3. So with these, you have a little more instructions to help you out. Oh, I'm trying to close it with my mouse and I'm on my iPad. Hello. So again, you could switch back and forth between templates depending on what order you like them in. And what's nice about this one is they have all kinds of different choices. So you can choose just to create a diagram. They have things called super groupers, which are where you can, I'll show you. Well, I'll show you a template, that's easier. Where you can just sort. Then there's different choices, reading and writing, social studies, science, and math. So I'm going to choose reading and writing. And here's all the different templates that are in here, depending on what you want to work on. I just went ahead and did a character description. So you would put the book title here, You can also change the icons to anything you want, and they have just hundreds and hundreds of icons, characters, food, clothes, just all kinds of icons. Or you see there's the camera option here. You can take a picture and import it in, which is nice. So hopefully you get the idea there. And oh gosh, there's such a delay, I apologize. So you can go ahead and put the book title, the character's name, and then adjectives to describe that character. And they have lots of different choices. So this one is a math one where you can, you know, it's asking for 7 pairs. So you'd find the pairs and drag in 7. So lots of different activities again, or you can create your own. The last one is in that group is called Poplet. And with Poplet, it's free, or there's a full version that's $2.99, but it comes for iOS or for Chromebook, and then there's a free web version that you could just use online. So I have the free Poplet Lite, and with Poplet Lite, it lets you try exactly one diagram. And so I created one here about my dog. And if you want more, it takes you right to the store and asks you to buy. But once you've created your Poplet, you can then export it by email, by picture. I mean, you can email a picture or save it as a picture. So that just give you an idea. Gosh, so far behind. Give you an idea of kind of how Poplet looks, and you can move stuff around depending on what you want it to look like. So next, I'm going to be talking about word prediction apps. Again, there are many out there, but these are the 2 that we use the most. And the first one, CoWriter, I have to explain CoWriter. So CoWriter is a grammar and word prediction app, but it does a ton of other things. There are things called topic dictionaries in there, which I'll show you. It is available on all platforms. There is a free trial, but it's $60 a year per what they call a seat, which is per person. So there's the CoWriter app, and then there's the CoWriter Universal app, which is available for free if you have a school purchased account. So if you happen to have CoWriter through your school district for your child, you can download the app and use it free as long as you have a login. And then after that, I'm going to show you Voice Dream Writer, which is a text-to-speech and proofreading app. And it's really customizable as well. They're both, or Voice Dream is for iOS only, and it's $9.99. But first, CoWriter. And in CoWriter, you can, we'll do a new outline. I'm going to go over the tools here. So if I hit this, it looks like books. Those are our topic dictionaries. And you can choose one of just thousands of topic dictionaries, or you can choose to create your own. You can also choose which dictionary you want to use, depending on the writer. So you can have intermediate, beginner, basic, core, or advanced, depending on what you're looking what writer is using it. And I have on the momentary dictionary and flexible spelling, and I'll show you why. But you can basically type in any topic here. I did Disneyland already, so I'll do dinosaurs. So I want to write about dinosaurs. So it's showing me that there's two topic dictionaries already in there that I can choose from over here. Or if I want something more specific, I could choose one of those. So I'm going to go Dinosaurs Advanced. And I can start writing. So you can also go in and adjust. This is like, sorry if you can hear my dog coughing. You can go in and adjust just like a regular formatting toolbar, change the font and such. So I typed in I love DI, and at the bottom, I'm getting choices. So
Dinosaur. Dinosaurs.
I should have went in and picked dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
So words I might not be able to spell will pop up because I have my dinosaur dictionary on.
Dinos. The.
Let me see if
P.
I can get it to pop up. So I don't know how to spell pterodactyl. Well, I'm pretending. So I did it phonetically and I typed TER, but at the bottom, it's there. Or I can pick pteranodon or whatever I want to choose. Whoops.
It flies.
So you can have it speak. My fingers aren't working today. Uh-oh. Well, it does speak. So you can also go in and change the background color to something that might be easier for you to see or read. You can change the size of the font, the print. You can change the voice. You can make it slower or faster. You can have it speak words, letters, or sentences. For whatever reason, it's not cooperating. And then when you're done with whatever you're composing, you can either save it to your Google Drive, you can copy and paste it into something else, you can print it, you can send it in a message, depending on what you're trying to do. And again, you can go in and turn on whatever dictionary you want. And you can create a web scraped topic if you're trying to write about something really specific. You can just type in the topic here. So I want to write about Legos. Gosh, there's such a delay. I'm sorry. And yes, Legos. I want to write about Legos. So it just went to the internet, created that topic, and I now have a Lego dictionary that has turned itself on. So now when I go in, I can start writing about Legos. And the prediction at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it very well, but I changed the prediction to a green background and I made the prediction larger.
Lego.
So that's co-writer. And the next one is called Voice Dream Writer. And Voice Dream Writer, again, it's a text-to-speech app, but it's really a digital word processor. But what's really nice is you can go in and you can change the settings. You can customize the settings to what you like. So you can adjust the voice, change the voice, edit pronunciations. You can have it speak the word or the sentence when typing. There's something called a word finder. You can speak on tap outline. You can turn things on or off. It was created for people with visual impairments and people with learning disabilities. And then you can go in and set your proofreading settings. You can have it speak punctuation, you can have it break up words. It really does a lot to help with writing. And then you can also, of course, change the spacing of your text vertically, horizontally. You can set up your paragraph style. And then you can set it to different colors if you want. So
This is Voice Dream. This is Voice Dream Writer. It has many. It has many features.
So one of the features, I'm going to click on the arrow here on the right side, is you can touch a word and I can get different definitions of that word. I touched on dream. I can also do a phonetic search for words that might sound like the word dream, just in case. You can find rhymes. And then you can go in and find words by meaning. So they'll show you synonyms, antonyms, and then we've kind of found they show just words that you might be thinking of or related words. And on this side, you can go in, and if I had a lot of text, it breaks it down by either sentence or paragraph, depending on what you're doing. If you have a lot of text and you hit the H, it will find the heading. Is that correct, Liz? I always get that one.
Yes.
Okay. And then once you're done writing, you can copy the text, you can send the text however you want, you can convert it to PDF, you can send it to another app, you can pin it to Pinterest, you can save it to Dropbox, pretty much anything you want to do, or you can save it in a file or on the cloud, in the cloud. So that's Voice Dream Writer. I don't know if you noticed there's word prediction at the bottom. I'm just clicking on the word and it'll put it in. Oh, and also if I click on this keyboard here, Voice Dream Writer also has voice input, comma, which can be a lot easier than typing sometimes. Period. So that's a nice feature as well. So that's Voice Dream Writer. Whoops. So next is SnapType and SnapType Pro. And what I really like about these apps is, well, first of all, with SnapType, you can take a picture of your worksheet or import worksheets from anywhere on their device. So like a PDF file, or if they have trouble writing, this will enable them to type directly on a document. It's free. It's available for iOS and Google Play. And then there's an upgraded version called SnapType Pro, which is $4.99. Excuse me. And it includes all the original features, but the upgraded version allows you to store unlimited worksheets within the app itself. But then you can also draw lines on the worksheets, which I'll show you. And then you can change the background for better contrast. So if you just don't want the white with the black text, you can change the background. So this is SnapType Pro. And in SnapType Pro, you can either create a new document. And when you do that, it'll ask you if you want to import something from your, like, do you want to take a picture of it or import it from your library? Or you can open a document that's already in there. So I don't know if you can see the contrast. Liz, can you see that I have the the blue filter turned on? So the paper, instead of being white, has a little blue tinge to it.
Yes.
Okay. And so I have this page here. I've already filled it in, but I can go back. And I can type anywhere on the page. Let me find one that's blank. Not cooperating. So here's one I took a picture of. And you can go in and you can, so you can see it better. So you can go in and just put a cursor wherever you want and type in what you want. You can adjust the size of the font and in the background and type what you need to type. There's also an added feature again with the with this version that you can choose the pen and the color, and you can circle words or draw lines depending on what you need to do. And it's really simple to take a picture. Oops, sorry. I have a worksheet here. I'm going to try to get a picture of it. Not a very good picture, but it'll work for our purposes. So now the new one I just took a picture of is in there. You can make it as large as you want and just start filling in. This is how you adjust the size of the line. And you can put in the answers. And again, when you're done, you can export them. any way you want to. So that's SnapType Pro. The last two are grammar checking apps. One is actually a keyboard that you install. It's called the Grammarly keyboard. And with Grammarly, you can use it in iOS or Google Play, but there's also a website that you can use as well. It's free with an in-app purchase with upgraded items. With the Grammarly keyboard, what's nice is you get real-time writing suggestions, and it does have a really great grammar checker. And what it does is it works as a contextual spell checker. So whatever you're writing about, it's going to go ahead and suggest words that have to do with what you're typing, if that makes sense. If any of you used, texting on the phone, sometimes it suggests words or corrects it to words that don't even have anything to do with what you're typing about. So, so the first one is the Grammarly keyboard. Oh gosh. So when you sign in, it will tell you that it wants to switch keyboards with whatever you're writing about. And then I'm going to do a new document. And it's thinking. And so when you start, so at the bottom, there's word prediction, choose. So I misspelled it, but it's still there. And it's going to predict words that I need. Okay. On the side here, you'll see it'll start grading you and tell you your text is too short. It's looking good. It's clear. There's no engagement yet. That's like if you sent it and it hasn't been delivered. But what happens is if you start typing something that misspelling or something, if you're not sure, it'll start predicting for you. So this is what happens on the free version. I wanted you to see. It's going to start telling you to go premium if you want it to automatically correct, but we'll still pop up the word and you could click on it and switch it yourself. Type it yourself, if that makes sense. And what's nice is Grammarly works because it's a keyboard. You can use it in other applications like the Notes application. Oh, here. And the word prediction will pop up at the bottom of the screen. And then it also has voice capabilities as well. You can also use your voice to input text. period. Period. Okay. So that's Grammarly. And then the last one is Ginger Page. And what Ginger Page does, it's available actually across platforms, iOS, Google Play, Amazon, and Chrome. And again, it's a grammar checker that has advanced proofreading tools, but it also has this cool thing called the sentence rephraser, in which it lets you try out or explore different ways to say what you're thinking or writing. And I use that a lot in my grant writing. And then it does have a dictionary and synonyms and different things. It has a cool translator. So, sorry, I forgot to say the price. That is $8.99. So this is Ginger Page, and within Ginger Page, you can so immediately it's asking me, am I trying to say with? But it didn't capitalize. So it's a regular word processor. You can change the size of things, the text. You can choose how it reads out loud and what the speaking rate is and stuff. You can change your voices. So rephrase popped up, and I'm going to hit rephrase. And it's going to give me choices. So maybe I don't like the way I typed my sentence, and I can switch. Oh, I like this one. It'll go ahead and change it for me. All I did was touch it. It also has a really neat, excuse me, get a drink really quick, translation feature in hundreds of languages. So I can type in here, maybe I can't type. And it can translate. Is that right, Liz? Did it do the Spanish right?
Hmm.
Meh. Meh.
It is correct.
Or I can do it in I wouldn't know Danish, but you can put it in different languages depending on what you're trying to do. You can also put in different words for definition and look up synonyms. So here are synonyms. Abundance. So it has some cool features over here.
Of things. With this app, you can do plenty of things.
And again, you have the voice feature as well. So Ginger helps a lot with a lot of different things depending on what you're writing during the day. And again, you can use it across platforms once you've signed up for your free account. You can use it on your computer, on your device, on your phone, whatever you want to do. And they do a quick tour. We don't have time for that, but they actually walk you through each of their features so that you can see what that looks like. Do it for a minute. So they can show, here's different spell check, you can change it. Approve all corrections. It wants to say see you. Just click here. Oh, you can swipe up if you want to just leave it that way. And then again, you can do the, just change it that way if you want to. So that's Ginger. I use it a lot, just on a daily basis. And I know a lot of our middle and high school kiddos do as well. And Liz, do we have any questions before?
I was about to answer. Does the Ginger page have text-to-speech capabilities? And yes, it does. It does have
Yes.
the speaker on the top corner.
Yeah. I'll go back. Oops.
There's another question. So how will you use this in Google Doc, Common Lit, or Nearpod?
I don't know that it works in Google Docs because it's a separate application. Common Lit is its own website. So this is a separate application or website. It does integrate with Microsoft, but I don't know about Google Docs. Do you know, Liz?
I'm sorry?
I said I know it works in Microsoft, but I don't know about Google Docs.
I don't use Google Docs, so I do not know.
Either. But I know Google Docs does have their own features, built-in features, or you might want to download the Google Chrome extension, and I think that would work in Google Docs.
Yes, the extension might work.
Yeah. That's what I would try.
Do you have any apps that can translate audio voice pre-recorded to text?
Pre-recorded audio voice to text. No, but if you email me, I can do some research. Email me later, but none that I know of. In the meantime, I'm going to ask Liz to put the link to the survey in the chat. And we do ask, if the question on the survey doesn't pertain to this particular workshop, please mark NA. And be sure to put your email or your contact information in the SurveyMonkey survey so that you can go in for our monthly drawing for a $25 gift card. Again, email me and I will look and see if I can find you an app that does that, but I do not know of one off the top of my head, especially recorded. Maybe Google Translate. And then again, if you want to contact us after the webinar or at any time, you can either email myself, laurasm@taskca.org, or you can email Miss Elizabeth at lizo@taskca.org, and we'll try to help you with specific apps. I can't see the chat, sorry.